All of the filters in SynthMaster One are analog model zero delay feedback filters. There are 4 categories of filters: the ladder, diode ladder, state variable, and byte. Now we're going to go through these one by one. For that, I'm just going to create a filter sweep first, long filter sweep. Let's increase the modulation amount. Longer, let's make it longer. And let's change the curve. This is the ladder filter by default, but its slope is 12 dB per octave. Let's make it 24 dB per octave, so it's like the Moog ladder filter. And let's add some resonance to that. Let's also increase the drive, so we introduce some distortion within the circuit. Now there's a boost parameter here. If I turn this on, this is gonna add some gain to the filter to make up for the gain loss that's due to increasing the resonance. If you look at the curve here, the filter response, when I add resonance, the DC gain is lowering, decreasing. So to make up for this, I'm gonna click on the boost. As you see, it goes up. So I'm boosting basically the gain of the filter. Let's turn this off. Another thing to keep in mind when playing with the filters, let's go to the settings tab. Now here I see engine quality parameters. We have engine quality for presets, global real-time and global offline. Basically, if I increase this quality, let's make it good for real-time. So good means 2 times oversampling, better means 3 times oversampling, and best means 4 times oversampling. To get the best result with the filters, I would suggest either to set the offline or real-time quality to good. So we use oversampling. Let's use the good quality with the filters. Now I'm going to increase the resonance so it goes into self-oscillation. Let's also play with the drive. Let's also increase the input gain. Okay, now let's switch to diode ladder. Diode ladder is similar to the Moog ladder, but it sounds darker. Now let's increase the resonance so it self-oscillates. Let's also increase the drive. More drive. Now, I also want to talk about this acid button here. Let's first decrease the decay time. Basically, when you click on acid, the resonance is coupled to the cutoff frequency, so we have low resonance at low cutoffs. Let's turn down the drive. Now let's also demonstrate the acid parameter with the ladder filter. This is with acid turned on. Now let's turn it off. As you see, the resonance is constant when I turn it off, but when I turn it on, it's coupled to the cutoff frequency. So this gives this sounds better at lower cutoff frequencies. Okay, now let's switch to the state variable filter. And finally, let's switch to the byte filter. Also, one last thing I want to mention, we also have this parameter called filter nonlinearities. We have two selections, either basic or normal. This also affects the timbre of the filter because it increases the nonlinearities used in the filter algorithm. Let's switch to normal from basic. So yeah, it also makes a small difference in the output of the sound. So that's so much for the filters.